Welcome back to Turbo Trendz TV, your ultimate destination for the hottest car reviews, deep dives, and everything that gets your adrenaline pumping on four wheels. Today, we're talking about a true icon now, the 2026 Mazda Miata. Just saying the name is enough to get car enthusiasts excited. For more than 3 decades, the Miata has defined what it means to drive a sports car, lightweight, balanced, and pure joy on every corner. And now, for 2026, Mazda has taken that same magic formula and refined it to a new level. This isn't just a refresh, it's a careful evolution that sharpens performance, modernizes the interior, and keeps the Miata's soul completely intact. Buckle up, because this is going to be one exhilarating ride. Exterior. At first glance, the 2026 Miata doesn't scream revolution. And that's exactly the point. Mazda knows better than to mess with perfection. The classic proportions are still here: a long hood, short rear deck, and a low, athletic stance that instantly signals a sports car. But it's the details that make the difference. Up front, the LED headlights are slimmer and meaner, giving the car a focused, almost predatory stare. The front grille is wider and cleaner, channeling air efficiently to the brakes and radiator. Subtle hood creases add a muscular look without adding weight, and the lower bumper is sculpted to improve airflow at high speeds. It's a face that's aggressive yet elegant, blending heritage with modern design cues seamlessly. Move to the side, and the Miata's magic continues. Mazda's less is more philosophy is on full display. Smooth, flowing lines sweep from the front fenders to the rear haunches, giving the car a sense of motion even when it's standing still. The stance is slightly wider, just under an inch, which makes the car look more planted and improves cornering stability. The new lightweight aluminum wheels, available in intricate 16 and 17-inch designs, aren't just for looks. They reduce unsprung weight for sharper, more responsive handling. Mazda even tweaked the A-pillars and side mirrors to reduce wind noise, making top-down cruising even more enjoyable. And let's talk paint. Soul red crystal metallic shimmers like liquid metal, while the new zircon sand gives a sleek, sophisticated look that catches the light beautifully. Every line, every curve, feels intentionally designed to make the Miata not just a car, but a work of art. At the rear, the Miata is equally thoughtful. The taillights are now slimmer, stretching horizontally to give a wider stance. The subtle ducktail spoiler is integrated into the trunk lid, improving aerodynamics without looking aftermarket. Dual exhaust tips in brushed aluminum peek out from a reshaped diffuser, which helps manage airflow and stability. The rear design is a perfect blend of athleticism and elegance, understated but undeniably sporty. Interior. Step inside, and the evolution is even clearer. The cockpit remains snug and driver-focused, but Mazda has refined it for comfort and technology. The dashboard has a clean, horizontal layout, emphasizing width and simplicity. Front and center is an 8.8-inch floating infotainment display, now touch-enabled when the car is stationary, yet fully controllable through the central rotary dial while driving. It runs Mazda's latest interface with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, keeping connectivity seamless. The instrument cluster blends analog and digital, giving drivers both classic cues and customizable info, like G-force data, navigation prompts, or performance metrics. Materials are upgraded throughout: soft-touch leather, Alcantara accents, and brushed aluminum details. The seats have been redesigned for better support and ventilation, and enthusiasts can opt for lightweight reclines that hug perfectly through tight corners. Sound insulation has improved without adding weight, so the cabin is quiet when cruising but alive with engine and exhaust notes when you push it. Even the small things, cup holders, storage compartments, door pockets, are thoughtfully placed, showing Mazda's dedication to driver convenience without compromise. Performance. Now, let's talk performance, because that's where the Miata truly shines. The 2.0-liter Skyactiv-G inline-4 engine is tuned to produce around 190 horsepower and 155 pounds-to-feet of torque. Paired with a curb weight just under 2,400 pounds, this gives the Miata a thrilling power-to-weight ratio. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.9 seconds, but as always, Numbers don't tell the full story. The real magic is in the corners. Mazda's near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution, refined suspension geometry, and newly tuned dampers deliver balance and composure unmatched in this class. Steering is electric but precise, communicative, and full of feedback. Every turn feels connected, as if the car is reading your mind. For higher trims, adaptive dampers allow switching between comfort and sport modes. So the Miata handles everything from relaxed city cruising to winding back roads with finesse. Transmission options remain a highlight. The 6-speed manual is mechanical perfection, crisp, satisfying, and fully engaging. The optional automatic provides convenience, but for true enthusiasts, the manual is where the Miata's soul lives. And don't forget fuel efficiency, up to 35 miles per gallon combined, proving that fun doesn't have to mean waste. Mazda also integrated modern safety tech seamlessly. Adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and automatic emergency braking work quietly in the background, providing reassurance without taking away from the connected driving experience. Pricing is surprisingly reasonable for a car this refined. The sport trim starts around $30,000, the club trim with performance upgrades is about $33,000, and the fully loaded Grand Touring comes near $36,000. Even at the top end, the Miata undercuts rivals like the Toyota GR86, Subaru BRZ, and BMW Z4 while delivering a more authentic, lightweight, and joyful driving experience. The 2026 Miata isn't about horsepower numbers or flashy tech. It's about pure, unfiltered driving joy. In a world of heavier, more digital, and less emotional cars, the Miata reminds us why sports cars exist: to make every corner, straight, and sunny drive feel alive. Top down, wind in your hair, grin on your face, say that's the Miata promise, and it delivers flawlessly. That's our full deep dive into the 2026 Mazda Miata. If you love cars that prioritize passion over power, this one deserves your attention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to keep up with all our latest reviews and automotive deep dives. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your wheels turning and your spirits high.